Another rimfire graces the rack table, and in this case it is the Savage B17. That should give you a clue on the caliber. The B17 Precision Lite with some nice carbon fibre. Goodness. Oh yeah. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD, and yeah, it's a 17 HMR, and I don't get very many 17 HMRs on the channel. I think there's been a couple in the past, but it's nice to get another one. I think I've got another one coming as well. Different make of rifle coming soon, but this is the Savage, and I've got to say I was pretty impressed. Although on the day of testing this rifle, or on the days of testing this rifle, I was picking the windiest days going. So yeah, typical, but it is what it is. It's real world. It's no fake you know, set up BS video. This is how it happened on the day, and that's it. But I'll show you the target in due course. First of all, let's throw out some specs. So this is the B17 Precision. The B17 gives you the clue of the caliber, obviously. So 17 HMR, this one's chambered in. It's got a 10 round rotary magazine. It's right-handed, but it's pretty much ambidextrous, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Overall length is 36 inches or 93 centimeters. It has a 1 in 9 twist, the stock does. It is in a black sort of matte finish, which looks very cool. Receiver material is carbon steel. The stock is all aluminium. It's basically an MDT stock, pretty much, or chassis, with obviously an MDT pistol grip and rear on the stock there. It hasn't got a buffer tube. It's not like an AR style, as far, you know, an AR style chassis, if that makes sense, where you have the castle nut and the buffer tube. I've got one myself in the form of the Tikka T1X with the MDT LSS chassis. You've seen it on the channel before. I'll throw in a picture if I've got one. It's not that. This has no buffer tube, okay? So it's pretty much a solid, stiff chassis all the way through. The weight of the rifle is just under 7.4 pounds or 3.35 kilograms. That's pretty much it for your specs. Oh, the barrel length is 18 inches or 45.7 centimeters. That is pretty much your specs. So what do you think, guys? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Very cool. I do like these chassis style rimfires, whether they're in 22 or 17. But let's take it from the top. MDT stock here, soft rubber, grippy. It's got like this bit of a texturing going on here. Very ambidextrous cheek piece going on here. Tool-free adjustment, which is nice. Like that. Do like that. And then you've got MDT's pistol grip, AR-15 style pistol grip there. Okay. Nice. And then obviously the full-on chassis. Very cool indeed. Let's look at the magazines first of all. Rotary magazines, pretty easy to load, very similar to Ruger 1022 mags. Okay. Are they as tough? Are they as durable? Yeah, I think they are. The only thing I probably don't like is that I'm never that keen on moving parts as far as that goes on magazines. I just think if you can drop your magazine, something's going to break off. I'd sooner have that bit on the actual rifle myself, but that's just me. But while we're out, while we've got the magazine out, I'll show you the mag well. Okay, so there we go. Let's open the bolt up so you can sort of have a look in the guts there. Okay, cool. There we go. Big bolt handle like that. Everything is nice and solid and stiff. Pretty tactical bolt handle there. I do like that. Picatinny rail on top, as you can see. I've got just a test scope, an Element Titan 5-25 times 56 first focal plane scope, riding on top. Yep. Is it a bit OTT for this rifle? Probably not. Probably not. But nevertheless, it worked well with this rifle. Now, the trigger. I often hear people moaning about Savage triggers. Okay. Some people don't like the Glock style sort of safety catch that you get. I've not liked, well, I've always said on this channel, it's kind of like putting the gas pedal on top of the brake pedal, if that makes sense. But I kind of like it on this. It's almost like the first stage. So I can live with it. I can live with it. Do I like it in bright orange? Yeah, I can live with it. Honestly, it weren't too bad. It broke really well. I didn't have any problems. As far as shooting the rifle, didn't have any problems with it at all. I did get it quite warm, to be honest, because I was chugging a lot of ammo through this. Used it uncanned as well, so it was just, you know, nothing on the end of the barrel. And by the way, I could have put something on there because it is threaded. Okay, I think that is what thread is that? I think it's 24 UNEF in it. I think that is. I'll throw in the techie details down below in the details of the video. I love the carbon fiber wrapped barrel. I love that. That is really, really, really cool. Very nice indeed. M-lock slots, genuine M-lock slots on the chassis at the 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock positions. Plus you've got a sling stud here. And on the rear, you haven't. You've just got where you could put something, maybe a monopod or something, because there's an M-lock slot there. Okay, so it gives you options, I guess. Let's take a look at the bolt. So let's just pull the bolt out. Oh, you have to sort of adjust stuff. Sometimes it's better just to take the cheek piece out. So let's have a look at the bolt. There we go. If it'll focus, there's the bolt. Quite heavy, quite tough. You know, not bad at all. It does what it says on the tin. It does what it needs to do. Give you a look down there if you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see much. I don't think I can get the angle. So yeah, that's your stripped down tang safety, which I like. It's a little bit fiddly to get at with this sort of style stock, you know, but it's all right. I didn't really use it, if I'm perfectly honest, but yeah, it's nice. But this rifle is not really a hunting setup. It's not the lightest, you know, you'd go for a fully synthetic. This is more of a target rifle, hence precision. Ideal sort of longest range gun. I know with it being 17 HMR, it's kind of a little bit quirky because it's in a target setup. Do people use HMR for a lot of target work? It's more you're hunting. So I don't know, it's horses for courses. It's what you want, but it was something different, and it is something different being in 17 and this sort of setup, you know, a lot of people are going for sort of long range 212R at the minute. It seems to be the in thing. Kind of interesting with the 17 HMR. Although, as we all know, the 17 HMR can be a little fussy when the wind is a-blowing, as I found out. And that'll bring us nicely on to accuracy. Whew. Right, here we go. I'm going to tell you all about this target. So, I used 5 different types of ammunition with this rifle. I warmed the barrel up, I put some on steel, and then obviously when I changed types of ammunition, I'd put 3 or 4 of the new round on steel before I hit paper. Okay, this is how it did. First of all, we used CCI game points 20 grain. Okay, that is what we used first. That was this target. Full magazine, 10 shots. Okay, bit of a drifter there, but overall it was, this is 100 meters. The wind is blowing from that direction, hence windy. That's my technical stuff written down there. Not bad, not bad. Then I used CCI TNT. This is 17 grain. Okay, use that stuff on here. The wind was picking up a little bit. I think my first shot, from what I remember, my first shot went there, and then and it just, everything started landing over there. So that's how it was. It was just a bit breezy. Okay, so you kind of go for that group there, I would. Then I thought, do you know what? I'm going to sort of compensate a little bit for the wind. I think I dialed in a little bit. I used Hornaday 17 grain VMAX, which is this stuff. Okay. So I moved over a little bit. It was dead weird because I got a total flyer that went over here. I was like, huh? I think, no, in fact, actually, I think that was my first shot, aiming at the bullseye, and it went there. That's when I dialed in a little bit, and I think I must have just overcompensated. Anyway, they all landed here. Still a decent group. It is what it is. It was windy. You can hear the wind on the camera of the range footage. Anyway, next up, we used Hornaday XTP 20 grain, which is this stuff right here. Okay. I did use another box of that, by the way, because I did chug through quite a lot of it. Believe it or not, there is 10 shots there, because some of them, well, I'm assuming some of them went through the same hole. Failing that, some of them totally missed the paper, which probably could be more than likely. But no, I think they just went through the same hole, because some of these holes do look a little bit bigger. 10 shot groups. Then last but not least, I found some old stuff. Got some Winchester Varmint HV. Okay, 17 grain. And they all sort of landed there. 10 shots. So yeah, that's how it performed on the day. With 5 different flavours of ammunition. Okay, so that was my testing. Did it perform okay? Did I have any problems with it? No, it performed fine. No, I didn't have any problems whatsoever. I thought the magazine was quite good. I was expecting that to gnarl up a little bit. No problems whatsoever. The bolt worked fine. Ejection was fine. It did get warm, but it didn't really affect massively the accuracy, I don't think. Ergonomics of the gun, although as you can see I'm shooting it out of my Coldwell lead sled, you know, just to eliminate human error. You know, there's a lot to eliminate here, isn't there, with my left-handedness and, well, me as well. But other than that, I had this rifle as solid as I could get it off the back of the Polaris, and you know, it performed all right. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. I am not a massive 17 HMR experienced shooter, if that makes sense. Massively experienced shooting of HMR. No, it still don't make sense. You know what I mean. I don't shoot a lot of 17 HMR. So I thought that was all right. I think those sort of groups, you know, in those conditions, and it is a very wind fussy caliber, I thought were okay. You know, obviously it's a new rifle, probably needs running in a little bit. Blah de blah de blah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's give the trigger a pull, and I've not even got the trigger puller out of its box yet, or packet, bag, whatever you want to call it. So excuse me while I just set this up, just sort of you know, amuse yourselves, because in true rack and load style I'm not set up, but that's what you guys like. You like it raw and you like it real, not like I'm reading it out of a magazine or anything. So I know we shouldn't do this. Yeah, and I've not got a snap cap. I don't think I've got a 17 snap cap. Hang on guys, I'm just the other side of the rack cave, just seeing if I've got a 17. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. No, definitely not got one. Ah, rats. No, not got a 17 snap cap, but anyway, it's clear. Let's give it a pull, see what it's doing. £1, 10.3 ounces on the trigger pull. That's not bad, that's not bad. Nice trigger. Nice throw as well. A little high the bolt throw is. You know, we're kind of getting used to these sort of 45-degree throws, but I didn't sort of have any problems with it or anything. So no, a nice gun, a nice gun, guys. Really have enjoyed shooting this rifle. This rifle, by the way, is very kindly on loan from Viking Arms here in the UK. Here is the box. What's in the box? Probably not a lot because I've had everything out of it. I don't even think... Is there a manual? Oh yeah, there's the manual. What else we got in here? Let's show you the manual. You do get a lock with oh, it's not even been opened. Oh, they won't mind me opening this. It's a demo gun at the end of the day. I think I'm the first to have this demo gun, so I get to open all the bits. So I've opened it as neat as I could. I know I could have used my Leatherman, but hey ho. You get a Savage sticker, you get an MDT sticker, you get a little wrench there. You even get some earplugs. That's kind of cool. We do like free stuff, I ain't gonna lie. Lock. Length of pulse, spaces, tells you all about that, the MDT chassis. And then here is the owner's manual of the rifle itself. I think it most likely will be a generic one for their rimfires. It looks like it is. But all your usual sort of do's and don'ts that we're used to. Throws in some practice targets, which is kind of nice. Oh, a bit of an exploded diagram. I know I'm just flicking through this, guys. Yeah, not a bad manual, not the best, but you know, it is what it is. It tells you everything you need to know. So that is what is in the box. Let's get rid of the box. So there you have it. So yes, guys, the Savage B17 Precision. A nice rifle. Very nice rifle. And it almost makes me want, well, I'm quite tempted to get myself a 17 HMR just for plinking. Why not? Why not? It's an interesting round. It's you know, there's lots of different flavors of ammunition, so something a little bit different. But anyway, guys, I think I've just about covered everything. Yeah, the Savage B17 Precision Lite. I've not made it the lightest with that scope, have I? Really, I've kind of sort of counteracted the whole idea of the rifle by chucking that shocking great scope on. But no, really nice rifle. I had no problems with it, you know, and as you can see in the footage, real world shooting. I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you like it. Hope you guys are on RACKNLOAD.com, the only, and well, it's got to be the best because it's the only social media platform just for the shooter. If you are not already on there, get on there. RACKNLOAD.com. It is the clubhouse where you will see yours truly, although that's probably an excuse not to go on there. Yeah, probably. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching. That is RACKNLOAD. See ya.